Hello, I bring you blessings in the name of God. This is a new channel and I am introducing you to issues that have been with us, that have been disturbing us, and that is issue of immigration from African country to Europe, to Spain, Italy and other European countries. We want to talk about different ways of immigration that don't actually have to be passing through the desert and then sometimes getting killed. We also want to talk about the job opportunities that are available in Europe, that you can actually prepare from your country and then you come over and do that. And we'll also be talking about the rigors, the disappointments. When you have finally gotten to Europe, if that is your dream, when you have gotten here, what is involved? Do you just come and you start fetching money from the street, or do you have to plan your life from the first day you come to as long as you want to stay? This is very important because some people come here and spend donkey years and at the end of the day have nothing to show for it. So planning, is it important? How do we go about it? We also want to talk about lifestyles and everything you want to know about living abroad, living in Spain and European country, benefit, the tears, the smiles, the disappointments, and so on and so forth. It involves a lot of things. So do me a favor, press your button, subscribe, and then press the bell to get all the information as they roll out. You would not regret it. My name is Uche Ezomedo. This is Perfect Way Media. I am an English teacher living here in Spain with my family. I have actually lived here for 11 years and it's been a lot of experience and so on, and I'll be sharing all of these things. You have to be sure of one thing: whatever you're going to have here, have us discuss here, is authentic because it is researched. Now let us get to the business. Why do we want to talk about living in Spain or Europe in general? Getting visa, the kind of visa, settling down and achieving your dreams. It is really very important because say that if you fail to plan, then you have planned to fail. So to avoid that, we want to talk about it so that we can actually move from where we are to where we want to get to. Now, majority of African immigrants risk their lives to get to Europe. Some, of course, go through roads and it entails desert and seas and all that, including kidney harvesting. We don't want to go through that. So are there alternatives? What alternatives do we have? We want to know all of these alternatives. Are there jobs that we can actually prepare to do from home and then come over here and do it? Then another thing that is really very important: must you travel? Must you go to Obodo Ibo? Because it's like, well, I don't want to go there, but must we travel? Want to look at opportunities that are also available back home, so that it doesn't mean that if one doesn't travel, then the whole world has finished. Now, when you have come here, when you have finally gotten here, what do you need to know and what do you need to do? When you finally make it to Europe, what do you need to do? What do I need to do? What steps do I need to take so that I don't end up spending 20 years and having nothing to show for it? Because it can really be very, very frustrating. And I tell you that it's this level of frustration that leads to another level of migration that we're beginning to experience in Europe recently. Many people, as soon as they get their nationality, they want to move. They want to live where they are to another place. Some go to United States, Canada, United Kingdom, and they want to start life all over again. Why are you going to travel for the rest of your life? What was it that we didn't do well? What could we have done better? Another thing to talk about is that even some people, when they get to the next dream country, they start all over again because there was no planning. Could we have done something better so that even if we needed to go there, we go and then we start on a different level? We shall be talking about all of these things, and we shall also be talking about lifestyle, because people who are not living in their home lands, they also have their lives to live. They cook, they eat, we eat, and sometimes, most times we want to eat our food, our native food, but they are not available. They're not available. Sometimes I want to eat my egusi soup and it's not here. What do? Maybe I have to go to the African shop to spend some fortune to buy it. Yes, I do. But sometimes I also want to apply some hacks. So those hacks we'll be talking about. I'm sure you don't want to miss it. Also want to talk about other things, other lives like the culture, the cultural activities, and so on. So again, I actually encourage you to do me a favor. Press your subscription button and press your bell button so that you will not miss any of these things. Now, I want to ask you a question. How long do you think you can stay abroad without reaching your homeland? Do you know that I have spent 11 years, 11 good years without seeing my homeland? Tell me what you think about it. Just tell me what you think. Be free to tell me what you think and we'll talk about it. I'll give you the detail next time. So again, don't miss it, press the button and wait for videos that they roll out. Thank you and see you next time. Bye. Okay.